Okay, welcome everybody that's here to our Wednesday afternoon, March 8th. Boy, the time is marching on. Oh, that was bad, right? Okay.
Wow. All I said is wow.
Wow. Okay. You know, hey guys, we've been talking about the web pages and everything, obviously what you need to do whenever you build a new web page is to be able to then advertise it. And you've seen Rory doing it, everybody does it, but nobody has ever said exactly what would help get you more clicks to your web page. So what I'm going to do today is show you some tips. Now I have this in PDF format, so you don't have to write it down. You can just watch. But what would be nice is if after each one where it's apropos, that maybe you can give me your suggestion of how to say something, and you'll understand it when I get started. Okay, sound good? All righty then. So let me share my screen. Okay. And move that out of the way. Okay. Okay, so you can see that, folks, how to get more clicks, correct? Somebody say yes. I can't see anybody right now. Everything is, I minimized everything, so now I can't see anything. Okay, how to get more clicks. Okay, if you're looking to give your website a boost and get more people clicking on the classified ads you've been posting, take heart. Taking time to familiarize yourself with available resources like this presentation can be just the thing, that helps draw in the audience. So this isn't something I've ever seen presented before. So this should be unique for you and will hopefully help you. So we're talking about the SEO title optimization. That's the heading of your ads. Okay, the first thing when you're putting out an ad is obviously get a heading or a title that will actually catch the person that is reading its attention and create an interest to find out what are you talking about, to actually take the time aside and not be distracted by anything else, and to see, wow, this is unique. Let me see what it has to say. So here, for your benefit, are 10 ways to adjust your titles to help you get more clicks. Just to let you know what CTR, whenever you see that around, a lot of people just say CTR, CTR, and you're wondering, what is it talking about? What does that mean? So CTR actually means click-through rate. That's what your main objective is to get people to your web page, right? So click-through rate. So when you see the following information, you'll know what CTR means. So number one, in your title, questions in your titles can give you a boost. Looking to learn about SEO? That's a question. That's a title that you can use if you're talking about SEOs. Now, I want you to think about this and each one of these pertaining to your individual page or product that you want to promote, maybe even now, if you're working on something. So why not take the time and ask, what is CEO? Now, it could just end up giving you 14.1% more clicks than normal. Okay, there you go. number one, to help get more clicks, ask a question. Now, I don't have my Zoom open to pictures. So if, let me see. Show thumbnail. Okay, now I can see. Of course, it'll be in my way, but I can see it. Anybody have a suggestion of a question they can use? What about the biome we've been talking about before this started?
Not for the biome, but actually I just posted on social media about the, the savings and benefits. And my text that here, hold on, I'll cut and paste it in the chat. This is actually
That's right.
an
I won't be able to
example.
see it there.
I can read it.
So did you start it with a question to advertise? You're talking about an advertisement, right?
Yes, I posted something on Facebook and I started off with a bunch of questions actually, just because that's how I would try and catch somebody also. So I put in the chat, I said, do you know anyone that can benefit from lower insurance costs? Are you staying at a job that you hate because you need benefits? Do you own a business and would like to offer your employees medical, dental, vision, and prescription benefits?
There you go.
Would you like to access on savings, shopping, dining, travel, entertainment, insurance, and more? What if I told you you could become a member of such a program just starting at $20 a month?
Awesome.
So question,
Nice.
and then of course, see below in the comments, blah, blah, blah.
Yeah. But now you can use each one of those as a separate ad. Yes.
I could, yes. And actually, Twitter has certain character limitations per tweet. So I had to cut that in half and I made 2 with 2 links.
There you go.
Nice.
Awesome. Great. See, and now this gives you an opportunity theoretically to get 14.1% more clicks, which is great. Number 2, if you want more clicks on your page, having longer title tags is the way to go. In other words, 15 to 40 characters should become your new sweet spot. Okay? Get creative with keywords and see a 8.6% increase in your click-through rates instantly. So it's the characters, 15 to 40 characters, not words, but characters. Okay. And you want to be creative with it and using your keywords in your title. Also, you can use your website, your blog page's actual title. Okay. Now, number 3, a whopping 45% boost in click-through rate. Wow. If you want your website to stand out, make sure it's optimized for the target keyword. That's what I was just saying. This can be done even without changing up your domain name. All you need is a URL that includes the main query and boom, you're ready to take off into cyberspace with an extra edge. So again, use your title of your page. The title of your page should have your keyword in it. Take that, put it into a title that you're advertising, and it should give you an advantage over everybody else with about a 45% boost in click-through rate. Sound good, folks? Yeah. Number 4, if you're looking to give your click-through rate a boost, Power Words can do the trick. Power Words increase CTR by 13.9%. Words like effortless, incredible, amazing will help keep more eyes on what you have to offer. Give it a try. Now, you know that we have a bunch of Power Words. Sheila has a whole bunch of power words that we can utilize. But right off the bat, who here can give me some more power words? Can think of some more than what we have here right now. I've always, as you know, said unbelievable. Actually, when people ask me how I'm feeling, I say unbelievable, right? But I don't say unbelievably good or unbelievably bad. I just say unbelievable. So that way you're not lying to the people. And, you know, if they don't catch it, they won't ask you. Say, oh, that's nice, when you're not feeling so great. You know, so that's actually a little sales tip that I've learned decades ago when I first started back in the 80s and so forth, back when, before computers. But that's what else can somebody give us?
Fantastic.
Fabulous.
What was that? A real word.
Fabulous.
Fabulous. Yeah.
Fantastic.
Fantastic.
Awesome.
Okay. Awesome. Thinking of the biome, thinking of you know, the wine, thinking of the tunes, the EMFs. Super. Yeah.
Delicious.
Spectaculous.
Yeah.
Fantabulous.
Fantabulous.
Yeah.
Okay.
That's my word.
Okay. Well, there you go. So, I mean, there's just so many of them. And again, if as you normally talk, and you can just, you know, I mean, you're using power words and you don't even realize it. So what you want to do is you just concentrate on what you're saying, and then all of a sudden you realize, oh, that's a good power word to use for an ad, you know. And again, there are power words that you can get from online, and as a matter of fact, it probably would be something that is already in Laurie Evans' list of, you know, how-to things, so where to find things. Okay.
I'll also post a link to Sheila's power word list in the chat
You're gonna do that?
right now. Yep.
Okay.
And just so you know, you can now a copy out of the chat. Right click and do copy. As it were.
Okay. Ooh, emotional headlines. Emotional headlines can lead to 7.3% higher click-through rates than titles without emotion. How many of you knew that? No. So it's making it easier for readers to relate, because we're all full of emotion. Understanding and engage with your content. So, for instance, you know, stand up to the boss in style, no firing involved. Or, holy cow, you gotta just look at what I just found out. You know, that's emotional headlines. That, you know, that what you want to do probably is, before you do an ad, is get a piece of paper and just go through these. Again, I'll put the link at the end when I finish this, the PDF format on this, and then you can just put it down and then make a few suggestions, and it'll help you out. And when you do this, it'll also help you be able to create the ads easier, because you start with that, and then you'll have actually something to follow up with in the description.
I think this also helps, like when you are modifying or trying to make it your own and bring out your own personality. For me, it's like, yeah, I can type professional all day long and I can use fancy words and this and that, but I have been writing my pages more like how I would normally talk. So, you know, I'll add little things, you know, still keep it professional, but I'll add, you know, little things. I actually posted in my biohacking page that phrase that Rory says all the time about the plus, just take it straight to the dome. Oh yeah,
Hmm.
I put that in there. I was like, you can
Okay.
either put it, in your caffeinated beverage or blah, 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 or you could just take it straight to the dome. Because that would
Yeah,
sound like something I would say, So I was like, why
yeah,
not?
for sure. And if you notice a lot of my pages, I have my titles are actually how-to titles,
Mhm.
because with doing research for keywords, and how many people are looking, the millions of people on Google Trends and Google search, how-tos are really good titles to have. Okay, number 6, take your CTR to new heights. Create custom meta descriptions for each page, and you'll see a 5.8% improvement. If not, Google will sort something out instead of leaving it blank. Well, this we do anyway. That's normal. We use the Yoast SEO, and we have to do our own custom meta description. But, this is something that we know naturally that other people that don't belong to PBS don't know. So that's why this is out there for people to know. Number 6, customize your own meta descriptions. So if anybody has a problem with figuring out how to write a meta description, then get to your instructor and have them help you with it. Basically, what the meta description is when you go to do a search on Google and you see those little squares, it's a synopsis of your page. And again, just like a advertisement, you have a few words that you want to create excitement in the people who read it and have them come to your page to learn more about it. Okay. So that's something we use already. So already you get a 5% improvement in your click-through rate. Number 7, be sure your titles stay fresh by including the current year. Yeah, it's been proven to boost click-through rates. For example, if you're talking about starting a blog in 2023, make sure 2023 is featured prominently. That small detail could have big payoff for attracting more readers. So what can we say for SHG and incorporate this 2023?
Savings, huge savings in traveling in 2023. But this is really important because what do we get told by Sheila about our date on our offer pages to put the very first day we first write that page. So anybody that comes to our offer pages, they're going to see that date. So if you update, like say every year, and you change the title or you add 2023 next year, 2024, it will help readers want to read and know that you're up to date. Very important. You're very
Yes,
right.
that's huge because I'm going to tell you every time I read something and it's for like, oh, starting this Thursday on January 2020, and I'm like, I don't even want to read past that because I'm like, oh, whatever, this is probably old. I'm one of those.
Well, yeah, that's why you have to, like it says, keep the titles fresh. So, you're copying your ads to my drive so you know what they are. And next year, you'll like the ad so much, but you don't want to put 2023 if it's 2024, like you just said, Jesse, that would make it old and you don't even want to read past that. So very simple, just change the 3 to a 4 and you have a brand new ad and away you go. Yeah.
Or a suggestion also, I try not to put a specific date on there. That's almost like the difference between your holidays page and a gift page, or holiday Christmas page versus just holidays page, or gift giving page versus Christmas birthday page. It's like kind of make it vague but specific without a date if you can.
Yeah, well,
Yeah.
again, by including a date, the statistics are that you get also a better click-through rate. Which,
I can tell
again,
you too, I took a little nugget from Niall and Rory once about dates. And they said, even if you don't have it in the title, if you have it in the first paragraph. So like if you say, here it is, 2023, and then you say something else, it doesn't necessarily have to pertain to the title. Even just having it in that first paragraph, that click-through rate is better.
well, that's good. This is and this is in reference to putting these in the title. But you know, this is how to help you get more of a click-through rate. So everything that here, the 10 that I have is pertaining to the titles, but that's great too. I mean, you have it in the title, and
Yeah,
then you can have it in the description also. You can repeat it just to
yeah,
keep it fresh in
definitely.
their mind,
That's
Definitely.
a
Well,
cool little
I guess
workaround
what I'm
too.
saying is, yeah, if you can't think of something that you can say for a title that is gonna match with your keyword
Oh, yeah.
but you want that date still in there,
Mhm.
the second best thing to do is to put it in that first paragraph
Very good.
is what they
Yeah.
said. So I just
Uh-uh.
thought I'd throw that in there. Sorry.
Yeah, that's good. I mean, these are all obviously you're not gonna use everything that you see here today, but like, you're saying, Laurie, if it's apropos, put it in the title. If not, this is good to, put it in the first sentence too. So the people know that it is fresh, and up to date.
And to make that kind of vague, but still use that date so you get the clicks and stuff like that. If you had to use the paragraph instead of the title, you could say, as of 2023, a new product, blah, blah, blah.
Mhm.
Yes,
Started
exactly.
from, instead
Exactly.
of saying expires on.
Right. Excellent. Good input, folks. Number 8, evoking curiosity is an effective way to capture attention, as seen with this catchy headline, The 7 Benefits of Green Tea. Number 6 will shock you. Evoking curiosity. The benefits of biome. The third ingredient will be a shocker, or, something like that. It can help boost your CTR by up to 5.9%. So it's definitely worth a try. All of these are definitely worth a try. See, it's just giving you, these will be giving you 10 ways of making headlines, give you ideas of what to say in a headline for whatever product or service you're promoting. And this one, evoking curiosity, is as good as how to. But you trap or you grab their attention. These are 7 benefits of SHG, and number 5 will be unbelievable. Check it out. Something like that. Number 9, with titles that hint at education. Okay, your clicks are sure to soar. So people love finding out how they can do something in a few simple steps. Adding how to into the equation is almost like an instant success formula. As I was saying, I have some pages that my titles are how to, and this is one of the pages, how to make money on your phone. Okay, so you can do that. And if you don't know what to put for a new product or service when you're building a page, you can always think of how to, and you can look that up, and you'll show you how many people are actually looking for the same thing. And if a lot of people are looking for it, then you know that it's going to be a good keyword for your blog page. So education, well, we have that coming up right now, our homeschooling. Okay, titled hint how to get the best education from home. Something like that. Any other ideas about that? utilizing the homeschooling, since we're talking about that?
I haven't started writing anything about the homeschooling yet.
How to stay home and how to keep your children home and get a great education.
If you want to know what your children are always learning in school, try
Keep
home
'em-
education.
Keep them home.
Yeah.
There you go. Yeah,
Are you tired of your kids coming home and learning and finding what they're learning and being upset about it? Keep them home.
well, yeah. Are you tired of the bullies at school?
Mhm.
I
Yeah.
incorporated that
Yeah,
into
no.
my page on that.
Nice.
And
Yeah.
And mine
Yeah.
is where I live is how to keep your kid from getting shot at school.
oh my God, yeah,
Yeah, really.
yeah, that, yeah. That's.
Want your kids to excel? Keep them home and teach them
That's it.
yourself.
Yeah, the thing is, you want to give that, I know there's so many things that are going on in school that you can write about. However, whatever you write, like what you just said, Larry, it's best to keep it in a positive voice than a negative. I mean, we know that, but how do you say the same thing without, I mean, I had to take that out of what I was writing because that was number one that I was thinking about too. You know,
That was
but
an
I had to
emotional
figure out-
headline though.
Yeah,
And
that's
it,
true.
and it evokes curiosity depending on where you're from, you know?
Yep.
Yeah, well, unfortunately, it's everywhere now.
Yeah.
But again, you want to keep it as positive as possible, but that some things are really rough to do and you have to think a lot longer before you write it down, right? Right, Donna?
And there's so many people out there that think they can't do the home education because they think they're going to, that they have to teach their
Right.
kid. So my title is basically not certain you can educate your child at home. Let us show you how we can help.
Awesome.
Mhm.
Which is awesome because I did that. I took my son out this year and it's the hardest thing in the world. Let me share that. He's in high school.
Mm.
So this is like, I've been waiting for it. I was hoping it was going to be here sooner, but hey, it's coming. It's coming. So yeah. And it's the hardest thing in California, let me tell you, for many reasons.
Oh, yeah. So you took him out of high school because of
Yeah.
Mm.
our opportunity.
Yeah. Well, no. I took him out before and literally our opportunity came about within like 2 months. And Rory brought up that education was coming here. It was pretty trippy. Yeah. He
Yeah.
Yeah,
looked at
for sure.
it back.
So because
My other title is not ready to teach 5th grade math. We can show you how.
Mhm.
If anybody's seen 5th grade math, nobody wants to teach that to their kid.
Right. Does your child need extra tutoring? Learn how here. Okay, that's number 9. So I mean, there's a lot that can be said with that. And finally, number 10. Unlock the success with paid ads. Now, when I say that, it's not buying paid ads. We don't need to buy paid ads, but checking out others, others' paid ads. So Quality Score is a Google approved way to determine where your ad should appear when you do your keyword search. So take advantage of this free advice, keeping an eye on what's working for others in terms of copy and keywords can be hugely beneficial, helping you come up with ideas that really hit home with potential customers. So just like you want to check out the keywords, you do Google Trends. When you want to learn what is a good title, what people are searching for, you can take the keyword, do a search yourself, and on Google, look at the paid ads that are there, because the paid ads are the ones that are going to be higher up, on the search. And if it's good, Google will put them even higher, number 1 position, number 2 position. So look at those positions, see what they have to say, see what the title is, see what the meta tag or description says, and utilize that in developing your own page. Because you know that that's what people are looking for. That's what companies are paying ads on Google to get eyes on. So you can do it just by reading what they have done before you, because when they put their ads up, they've already done research, a lot of research, and spent a lot of money figuring out what age group, what genre, and what anything that the people are searching for, what's usually important to the people. So they figure it all out, they pay the money, and then you can come along, you can read what they've done there, and if you like it, just use the idea on your pages, not copy and paste, of course, but put it in your own words, and then you can develop it from there. Any comment about that? So that's a good idea. That's number 10. Now, just to sum up what I've mentioned before, remember, for those that came here previously on a Wednesday, my model that I used in reference to writing ads. Remember this AIDA model? We want to first, in your title, create awareness. That's what I just went over, the previous 10 suggestions that can get better CTRs. Then after you've got their attention with a subject, you want to create interest by showing them a situation that they may be having, that this could be of use to them. And then after that, you create the desire by showing the benefits again, and of whatever you're talking about, so that they're saying, my God, I would really love to, get that. I want to check it out. So on the bottom one, action would be, go to this link or the link below to read more about it. All right. So again, always, it's a good idea to incorporate this model into your advertising. Okay. Let me see. Okay. I've got this on top, so move this. Unbelievable sales technique. Wow. To capture and enthrall your audience, you need to start with a stellar first impression. Whether it's on search engine results pages or social media links, you want to be sure that your titles have zing and the images sparkle. A captivating headline is always worth its weight in gold. So that's where you start first and foremost, ensuring viewers are hooked before they even dive into the details of what you have for them. Right? So actually, you want to really take your time and think of really what would get you to want to read the rest of the ad, the title itself, because that's all. People only have a few seconds. Like me, if I don't like the title, I'm not even going to read the rest of it. So people don't have time to sit and dissect everything. So what you want to do is make your point fast and upfront and put it, right into their eyes and get their attention fast. Emotion sells. So capturing an audience's attention is essential. Obviously, the first few lines of your content will determine whether or not readers stay engaged. right? So we only have a few seconds, 5 seconds at the most. If they can't get everything out, 5 seconds for those speed readers, then they're going to move right on. So it pays to make a lasting impression. Ensure that each paragraph intrigues and persuades, so you don't risk losing anyone from reading on. And that's, of course, what you do also in your blogging. This can be used there also, right? And like Laurie was saying, the first few lines of your content will determine whether or not readers stay engaged. So putting in a time like 2023 or just coming to view or brand new, whatever words you want to use that you'll get the people's attention, also will let them know that the subject is new. You want to use right up front. And then they say, well, for reading more, go here. Okay, now that you have their interest, how do you turn it into a desire? When discussing your topic, it's important to highlight the great benefits associated with it. At the same time, don't forget to emphasize how your business can provide a solution, a successful solution, and effortlessly meet people's needs. For example, this training is all about answering your question on how to get more clicks from your ads. But it is also an opportunity for me to highlight how I can help you do it and build your desire to take action, which I did above. Right? So it's important to highlight the great benefits associated with whatever you're promoting. And don't forget to promote yourself also. Hey, if you're not going to promote yourself, who will, right? Okay, the ultimate challenge is to take your audience on a journey, right? Nice step-by-step journey, one that leads them from merely browsing through the pages of your site to taking an action. Whether it's becoming a lead with our Response Magic or making a purchase through whatever you're promoting or anything that's on your website. It's time for you to put all those previous steps that I showed you up above into practice and find out if you really understand how visitors interact with websites. Okay. And that takes care of that. Now, any questions, suggestions that will go along with this that you want to incorporate, that you want to say? Any ideas? Any other thoughts on how you can do the titles?
Connie has a
Yes,
question.
Connie.
Yeah, I was just gonna make a comment. When I was at Macy's for the long time, we always say features tell, benefits sell.
Yeah, that's
Right.
the same thing that Rory says. Yeah.
Yep, we say the same thing in reference to building the web pages.
The facts tell, stories sell. Same thing. Yep.
Mm-hmm. And of course, you want to put your own experience in there too. So,
Oh yeah.
so although you have features, people want to know what is in it for them. People buy not always what they want, or not always what they need, but what they want. So what we need to do is not only show them, what is available, but how it can benefit them. The need is there because remember, people buy with emotion. And when you have something, you want something and you have the money, you just go buy it. Whether you need it or not, you're spending the money. But what's important is when we're doing our web pages is to be able to show them the need, why it will benefit them. And with everything that we have going now with all the Velveeta products and the SHG, I mean, the benefit of all of these is saving money and increasing their health. And we just take each product and dissect it into what the different benefits are. Always let them know, yes, Candace, we do have the answer to their needs. Now, do they want it? Well, if they don't want it after they read what we have to say, then we're missing a key factor. We want to put features in there, but it should be more not as highlighted as the benefits. Benefits what sells, like Connie said.
I think that's also the benefit of how when you tell your own experiences of what the product did for you or how you take it or whatever, then, you know, because everybody is affected differently on different products, or everybody's body's different, or maybe have different reactions, or they feel different in the mornings than some other people. So if they can relate to you by you being yourself and telling your story kind of in the description of how that product works for you, maybe they can relate to that. Or maybe, you know, I've got a hard time waking up, so I do this, and this is when I take my brain, or, you know, anything like that. So if it's more relatable and personal, then they can relate. And then it's like, okay, yeah, I really don't need that, but maybe I'll try it because she said it works for her, you know.
Right,
Right.
and that's
Yeah.
what we're told, always to put your own experience into it. Yeah, when there's so much information on the internet that people just, you know, they go from one to another, and then they get numb to actually what they're looking at.
Mhm.
But if you can put, like, even in the title, my experience with this product or service. So right off the bat, the title tells them, well, this is different. They're not just trying to sell something. They're actually telling me that they did something or have something that's helping them and helping their, have a better life, a healthier life. Right?
Yeah.
So go.
For those that have not, or like for those here that don't have Velveeta yet, you use somebody else's story until you get your own. You know, like use Rory's story or use someone else's story until you have your own story.
Exactly. I mean, there's plenty of people that have experienced a lot of or all the products, you know, even like the tune right from the convention, it started working for them. Right. So like Joe said, if you don't have your own personal experience, you can always interject somebody else's. I mean, by coming to the calls, during the week, you're going to pick up on these things. Just have your notepad, something to write with, so that you can take down people's comments. Also, you can get into the habit of when people do share their screen and they're talking about a subject, check out their URL, see what their website actually is, and write it down. Then after the call's over, you can always go to their website and read what they've actually done to help you out.
Also, you can check out the testimonials. Velveeta is really good about putting testimonials on their website.
Yeah, on Velveeta, right.
And on my Brain page, I have testimonials too. I don't know if you remember about a year ago, just after Brain came out, we did a Tuesday night with testimonials, and I actually made a video of that, and so I have that on my Brain page.
Yeah, I had an older version also
See,
What's your
instead of a
title?
oh, sorry, go ahead.
of testimonials. Go ahead, Jesse.
I think I interrupted somebody.
I was just asking what Joel's site URL was.
I
For
will
those-
post that.
I'm sorry. What?
Mhm.
Oh, thank you.
I'll post it. Yeah.
Oh, Okay,
And
speaking
that is
about
an awesome
posting, let me
video.
get that PDF file for you.
On my Biome page, even though we didn't have links, I used a Harvard quote instead of a testimonial. So at least in our blog pages, we can post stuff like that and actually put it in quotes or whatever, so that still can be used as content. If you don't have your own story, you can use a testimonial in place of that on your blog page. So then they know it's not a direct quote from you.
Mhm. But if it's, you know, somebody else's, you want to let them know that it's not yours somehow. That is, yeah, somebody else's information. A friend, you can just say, you know, a friend of mine or something like that. I've just put the link to what I did in the
Great.
chat. Check it out, see if you can bring it up.
I just want to mention something that I saw, I don't know if it was yesterday or the day before on Velavita. When we're doing things where we're talking on social media and on our blogs, they have a new video that is in Velavita when you log in. It's not the trip one or anything. To be honest, I think it happened when I clicked my wallet tab and it came up. They have this whole new disclosure thing. It's about 5 minutes long and you cannot get anywhere else until you watch it. They must be having some trouble with like false advertising. So be very careful about how you're wording things.
And this
It
is on
tells
what, Lori?
on
I'm sorry.
Velavita,
Okay.
in your Velavita back office.
Okay.
I didn't notice it and I was going to bring it up to Donna, which I haven't yet. So this is new to her too, but
Well, now
I
you
just
have.
saw it. Yeah,
Yeah,
now I have. But
Doesn't
yeah, as
let you
long as we're
bypass
all
it,
talking
Lori.
about it, yeah, log
Okay.
into your back office, kind of click around on pages if it doesn't come right up, because that trip one kind of starts to come up. But if you click
Yeah.
away to another tab, any other tab, this like 5 minute long video that doesn't let you close out of it until you've watched it comes up, and it's about disclosures and what you can and cannot say. So they must be having some issues with people making claims that are not okay. So be sure that you're following that protocol. I know that Rory would not want us saying anything that's not
For sure.
accurate.
And
So,
don't make any medical claims.
that's on there. She goes over it in detail, great
That must-
detail.
They must
Yeah,
just
So-
put that up because I
Info-
was on there a little while ago and I didn't see that.
Yeah, I
If
didn't see
actually
that.
I will
very-
log into mine and see if I can make it
It's been
happen
there for-
again.
It's there. It's been there. Every time you go to the wallet, it's been there for about a year now. And if and she
Oh.
won't let you click off of it.
Yeah.
Yeah. And
So it's
and
in the wallet section.
So go and click to the wallet, which is a really weird spot for it to be.
yeah.
You would think it would be right on the front page. So click on your wallet tab and watch that, because it's very specific. And things like, and I'm not going to say, Joel, I'm not pointing a finger at you, but just things like with that testimonial
Right.
page that you recorded, that might violate something now. I don't know.
All right, I'll
Because
watch the video. to
because
see.
the people that you highlight have to have given you their
Permission.
permission.
Oh, they have, because remember, it was on a Tuesday night where they all met, and it was actually a recording that's
I'm
actually on
just saying, just
YouTube.
make sure,
Yeah,
you know,
for sure.
I haven't watched your thing, so I don't know if it does or doesn't, but
Oh.
they're even saying like on social media, what you can and cannot say about your earnings, what you can and cannot say about the products, that you can't make medical claims. I've never seen that. And I've been to my wallet within the last year. It just popped up for me. Like it was either yesterday or the day before. So
I just
I would
logged in and it's not popping
go
up for
to
me.
your wallet
So-
tab.
I did.
What I did, I went to the wallet tab and then I clicked on the next
Hey,
tab
iPay.
over, and then it popped up.
Okay.
iPay, yeah.
So
The
make
other
sure
thing-
you guys check that out.
Yeah, you know, the other thing, remember what Rory said in reference to SHG? Not to say saves money.
Right.
So whatever you're writing in your blog, especially advertising, don't say, learn how to save money with this program.
Yeah.
Okay, so you got to skirt around it. And when you think about it, it takes a little thinking, you know, on how to say the same thing, but differently. Like
Mm.
get more and save less, get more for less.
Yeah, I agree with you, Tom. It can be tricky sometimes. You have to really put thought into like what you're actually saying.
Yeah.
Yeah. Thank goodness I didn't say that in my post earlier.
Mm.
I just had to reread it. I was like, oh no.
Yeah. Yeah, I every time I'm writing something there and it's rough. I mean, because it's right there. That's what it's doing, is saving you money. But you can't, for whatever reason, what do you say, Google, or for whatever reason, you can't use that? I guess
Maybe 'cause
basically the
it's
same
not a
reason for the
guarantee.
wine.
Yeah, it's not a guarantee, yeah.
I said you can save hundreds monthly. I didn't say money. I didn't say I didn't say any of the buzzwords that we can't say.
Yeah.
So
I asked, would you like access to savings on blah, blah, blah?
Mine says it gives you the ability to get a greater value when
Mhm.
you travel, ability to get a greater
There you
value at
go.
the pharmacy.
see,
Oh,
Kathy's been
Yeah,
doing
that's
this a while.
thinking. That's thinking. That's real thinking.
It's an art to be vague, but still trying to get the
is.
point across.
Yeah.
Everybody wants value. Everybody wants it to be greater. And all that says, I can save money if I go to the pharmacy, but I'm not telling them that. I'm telling them they got the ability to get a greater value.
Mm-hmm. Get more for your money.
Yeah. Stretch
Excellent,
that dollar.
folks.
I have a little story about my dad saying that my mom was the only person he knew that could take $10 to the grocery store, come back with $15 in groceries and $9 change.
Mhm.
That's good.
That's a good trick. Pass that along.
Yeah, right?
Yeah, it's a nice quick laugh story. Make you feel good.
Okay, anybody have any other questions before we wrap this up? Or comments, suggestions, additions?
Fabulous, fabulous. You made me think. I've got 4 pages of notes. I even know you did a PDF. Thank you, Tom.
And remember, I did put it in the chat for the PDF format, and somebody click on it, just make sure they can get it. Should be straightforward, but
Yeah, I did. Let me
sometimes
make sure.
I
Yeah,
clicked the wrong link.
I clicked on it and I've got it. So you're good.
Okay.
Great information, Tom.
All right. Thank you, Donna. Thank you, everybody, for being here. And see you next week. Same time, same station. Stay healthy, keep smiling, be unbelievable.
Make it sparkle.
Make it sparkle.
Shoot for your goals, guys. Make it a great week.
Yeah, speaking of your goals, you know, I put in the goal sheet every week, but nobody seems to be filling it out, and it should help you with your week. So, you know, check that out, look it over, put in your goals, and, you know, try to obtain them.
Yeah, I
Okay.
haven't put anything on that sheet. Probably just because I'm just trying to follow my schedule first before I can say I'm going to achieve something.
Can't get there if you don't know where you're going.
Right.
Yeah, you don't want to drive off a cliff.
Hmm.